Hello everyone. In this lecture I am going to check that the given relation is in third normal form or not. Means what are the conditions by which we can check the third normal form, right? So there are two conditions and the conditions are, first condition is the table or the relation must be in second normal form, and the second condition is there should be no transitive dependency. These conditions I already discussed in my previous lecture. You can also see that. So these conditions, if these conditions are fulfilled by a relation, then that relation definitely would be in third normal form. So let's check. First of all, we have to identify the candidate key. And before candidate key, we have to identify the super key. So let's start from the super key. So we have to consider all the attributes like roll number, CID, marks, grade. These four attributes, if we take the closure of these four attributes, we know that we'll get all these attributes due to reflexivity problem. Roll number, CID, marks and grades. Grade. Okay, so this is definitely a super key, because if we are taking all the attributes, then definitely we'll get all the attributes by these attributes, right? So this is a super key, but now we have to remove those attributes which are extra, right? So see the first functional dependency. According to this functional dependency, if we have roll number and CID, then we can have, means we can derive marks and grade. So from this super key we can remove these two attributes. Why? Because we have roll number and CID, and by these two attributes we can finally get all the attributes, right? So we can minimize this super key, means this is the completely, this is one super key and the other one would be roll number and CID. Okay, so next super key is roll number, CID. See, if we have roll number and CID, then we can identify, if we find the closure of that, then we can identify roll number and CID. This is due to reflexive property. And if we have roll number and CID, then we can definitely get, see, according to the first functional dependency, if we have roll number and CID, then we can identify marks and grade. So with the help of roll number and CID, we are getting all four attributes. So again, it is a super key, or you can say second super key. Now you can check that further we can minimize it or not. So checking the functional dependency, we cannot further minimize it, right? So now we can check for candidate key. Now we have to check the proper subset of super key. So this is our super key, and the proper subset of this super key would be roll number and CID. Now we have to find out the closure of roll number. So with the help of roll number, we can only find roll number due to reflexive property. And you can check the functional dependencies. No other attributes we can get with the help of roll number, right? So only roll number would be the attribute, right? Now with the help of CID, we can only get CID. No other attribute we can get with the help of CID. So we can say that alone roll number and CID, no one is the super key further. And if no super key is defining from the proper set or subset, then we can definitely say that roll number and CID, which is a super key, it would also be a candidate key, right? Now it is a candidate key. So according to the candidate key, we can find the prime attributes or non-prime attributes. One more question is there, that if we can find out more candidate key from that super key or not, means further we can check for the candidate key or not. See, if we have the candidate key, that is roll number and CID, and if you want to check that further candidate key is available or not, then you have to check the attributes. See, this is the roll number and CID. These are the attributes of candidate key. Now you have to check that any one of the attribute is present in any of the functional dependency or not. Means if any of the attribute is present in the right hand side of the functional dependency, then we have to check further for candidate key. But in this case there is no attribute is present, either roll number or CID. No attribute is in right hand side. So we can definitely say that there is only one candidate key, and that is roll number and CID. Okay, now roll number and CID is a candidate key, so the prime attributes are roll number and CID, and other attributes are non-prime attributes, and non-prime attributes are marks and grade. So roll number and CID are the prime attributes, and marks and grades are the non-prime attributes. Now we have to check for transitive dependency. See the first functional dependency, marks and grade both are non-prime attribute, but these attributes are deriving from roll number and CID, and roll number and CID are prime attribute, so there is no transitive dependency, right? And for the next functional dependency, grade is a non-prime attribute which is deriving from another non-prime attribute, and this is the condition of transitive dependency. So in this functional dependency, transitive dependency is existing. So we can say that the given relation is not in third normal form. That's it. Thank you.